Well, we're here tonight to celebrate our wonderful alumni. Let's give them a big hand tonight. But I'm here to say there is one thing that we haven't told you. And that is that after the book parties and the talk show hosts and the cocaine and the big checks, now you're going to have to write a sequel. And this is a very old problem. It's a problem that troubled Homer, as a matter of fact, after his great success with his debut, The Iliad. And what they did at that time is a strategy to craft his image and market the Iliad and to construct his sequel. It's a strategy that I think is still useful to us, and I bring it to you as a possible way of moving forward in your career. And that is that a committee was formed of editors and agents and faculty, distinguished faculty, and Homer himself was the secretary of that committee meeting. So I'm going to share with you the minutes of that meeting. This is kind of a self-help session. And it's from a book called To Banquet with the Ethiopians, a memoir of life before the alphabet, which I'm pleased to say is available from Broadstone Books. And the chapter is called Minutes and Eons. A quorum being counted, we agree. These shorthand minutes of the Committee on the Homeric Question remain sealed. No conspirator's name will be revealed. No photos, no recordings, and no tweets. And this we swear on pain of being hit with Olympian lightning or turned to swine or bounced out of this well-appointed inn into the Queen's night where our commission or cabal is charged to deconstruct or sell, continues under the exhausted sun with car bombs, switchblades, and zip guns for spears and boar-tusk helmets and bronze swords. Item 1. Because the senior scriveners have pressed upon yours truly the chore of taking notes on all that happens here, I will at least revenge myself in mock heroic dungeon as if I were Pope's Homer or Homer's Pope. Forgive the self-aggrandizing trope. And if I break the meter, consider that yesterday I learned the alphabet. Item 2, but really item prima, first on every scrivener's agenda, royalties, copyright, the drachma bank. The Iliad was a hit, who'd have thunk? Burned down every culture market from Farrar, Straus, Giroux to Marvel Comics, even Hollywood. Check out the pecs on Brad. And here at Homer, feast your eyes on the tripods, gold plate and tapestries, displayed on craped out booths, dutifully personed, by ABD stargazers and soothsayers. Yes, valued customer, stroll the aisle. Don't miss the Folsom Street refugee Achilles. Peruse the new editions illustrated in the style of Polygnotes and Niobid at 20% discount. Take a tote bag. Review the abstracts in the catalog. The panels range from Scylla to Charybdis. Homer after Parry, paradigm shifts. Homer in Ethiopia, among the Irish. Assimilations of Homeric simile, Helleniki poesy. Homer and the homoerotic, Chaucerians, Virgilians, and Homeric. Unitarians versus analysts, the ant people, Homer's women, Homer and baseball. At night, take the bullet elevator to the Pergamon, the revolving rooftop bar. Sip unmixed wine with Basilia and Fulbright while the vista spins from Queens to Windy Coast. Item 3. A pencil neck presents graphs that slide like Icarus's ass. NEA, net sales, permission fees, Amazon hatchets, big box swallows indies, pirates loot ebooks, iPhone apps. We're losing share to YA, Def Rap, and the real Amazons, the PC. Poem of force, they call our patrimony. And what with the wife swaps and daughter murders, not to mention class oppression and Middle Eastern political sensibilities, their quiver is full. Best we can do, we still beat hell out of the Bible. Item 4, the marketing consultant in Emporio Armani business suit begs us to consider demographics, e.g. female reader. Her weather is inclement. She prefers beach prose, warm, comforting words. Scientific polling shows 1/3 exposed to enhanced images of Hector exhibit increased libido. 12% approve of Helen but of neither husband. Male readers with advanced degrees give Agamemnon high approval ratings. The Midwest loves Big Ajax. The West Coast thinks the horse, like 9/11, is a hoax. Item 5, group reports, winged words, etc. The Cretan subcommittee recommends social media, target Facebook friends, upgrade website, increase bandwidth, educational outreach, Homer month. Sandy Pylos has a new idea, Homer's private life, leaked to Oprah. Hinkty's kinky, all those rawhide toys. And what's going on with Patroclus? Push the psychosexual thing. The Iliad will outgross Michael Ryan. Now all the contending hosts chime in. Frankfurt Book Fair, scream the Mycenaeans. Perseus Group, amortize hurts, say Spartans. Boeotians say syndicate, more glamour. Phoenicians want McDonald's action figures. Finally, the chair gavels down the roar, calls for further study, adjourns. But I have not had my turn. Articles mix and multiply far past 266, as if recorded minutes stretched to eons, as if I appeared on a white screen, as if I was not dead or never was, a rumor drifting through the subways. I know what they want, the scriveners. Another sightless bust on a book cover, some cheesy Nostos, a sequel with bits left out of the original, the horse, the sack of Troy, Achilles' death, Ajax' suicide, Atrides' bloodbath, monsters and sacred cows and mystic winds, and an up-close and personal look at Helen. Let them indulge their epic fantasy, rock on their thrones, invoke the muse by proxy. My sequel is a memoir with no I. My protagonist, a perfect nobody. No dreamer like my hunchback Thersites. Nobody slaughters strife, sacks theory, listens to no voice beside his own. He's farther than Ethiopia and imminent as the 5 and 10 on Northern and Maine. Scriveners will say, his madness seems feigned. But when they come to take him from his island, he'll place his son before the veering plow and cut the cord that binds him to the world. Thanks.